Joey and Alifo are playing Scrabble, and then Alifo formed the word kerfuffle. Joey was stunned to learn that a word like kerfuffle existed. Yes, learning new words adds words to your vocabulary. But it's not enough to learn words only, but also how to put them together correctly. That's why we'll be discussing sentences in today's lesson. A sentence is a group of words that contain a subject and a verb and expresses a complete thought in the form of a statement, questions, instruction, or exclamation. It starts with a capital letter and ends with either a full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. In English language, we have 4 types of sentence structures, namely simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. Let's take a look at them one by one. A simple sentence consists of a subject and a verb. You could also say that it is made up of an independent clause that expresses a complete thought. Examples are: Hannah sang at the concert. Sally played a chess game. In the first example, Hannah is the subject and sang is the verb, while in the second example, Sally is the subject and played is the verb. The second type is the compound sentence. This contains 2 or more independent clauses, a group of words that can stand on their own and make complete sense. The independent clauses are joined by a semicolon or a conjunction. For example, Tinuka paid for the phone and Ahmed paid for the phone's charger. The above sentence has 2 independent clauses joined by and, a conjunction. If we are to break them into independent clauses, we will have Tinuka paid for the phone. Ahmed paid for the phone's charger. Here is an example of 2 independent clauses joined by a semicolon. Dina never looks directly at the sun. It affects her eyes badly. Next is the complex sentence. This has 1 independent clause and 1 or more dependent clauses introduced by a conjunction. For example, whenever the price goes up, customers buy fewer products. Whenever the price goes up is a dependent clause, while customers buy fewer products is an independent clause. I enjoyed the movie. However, Emily didn't. I enjoyed the movie stands on its own and makes complete sense, while Emily didn't is a dependent clause introduced by the conjunction, however. Finally, we have the compound complex sentence. This is the combination of a compound and the complex sentences because it contains 2 or more independent clauses and at least 1 or more dependent clauses. Examples are: with 10 goals to none, we won the game, but my uniform was dirty because it rained throughout. When I get to Kano, if I get to its market, I will want to buy shoes. I need to start a business. From the first sentence, note that the first sentence has 1 dependent clause with 10 goals to none and 3 independent clauses. We won the game. My uniform is dirty. It rained throughout. From the second sentence, we have 2 independent clauses. I will want to buy shoes. I need to start a business. And 2 dependent clauses. When I get to Kano, if I get to its market. In summary, a sentence is a group of words that contain a verb which expresses a complete thought. And we also discussed the 4 types of sentence structures, namely the simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, compound complex sentence. See you in the next lesson. Bye.